This is Seawolves. Storm or not.
Good morning, Seawolves. Welcome to week 6 of the spring semester. I'm Christine Kelly.
And I'm Isha Butt.
If you're in the hard sciences, you're about to have a hard time, as midterms are kicking off shortly. I'm always happy to study at the School of Communications and Journalism, but when my STEM friends are preparing for midterms, I feel like my relatively exam-light major is a straight-up gift from heaven. And after a 60-year wait for Long Islanders, all aboard for Grand Central Station. Long Islanders can now take the LIRR to the east side, getting off at Grand Central Madison. On Sunday, Governor Hochul and Senator Schumer honored the first LIRR stop in more than a century. While we haven't taken a scientific survey, we've asked a student from Queens what he thinks about the latest. He said that this news is good and bad. While at times he gets to go home sooner, sometimes he'll be later to class. Regardless, this news doesn't have to derail your plans. If you're headed to a job interview soon, you can take the train to Bloomingdale's on the east side first. For a simple DC girl like me, though, this is all terribly complicated. The Washington Metro always seemed simpler to me.
Lights, camera, a lot of weather action happened for our friends in the City of Angels, Snow Angels that is. The first blizzard warning since 1989 was issued this past week for Southern California. For some parts of the Golden State, this was their first blizzard warning. This historic and rare snow reached as low on mountains as 1,000 feet, dusting the famous Hollywood sign east of LA. You can see that there was a lovely dusting of snow at Joshua Tree Park as residents of New York. We are all jealous of the winter weather that we've been missing out on. Maybe we will get some snow tonight.
Well, I've never been to California, Isha, but I lived in Arizona once. Seeing the snow there was a strange experience. But the big question is, when do we get snow in New York? Here's Daniela Rodriguez with the One Day. Daniela?
Thanks, Christine. We're waking up to a beautiful Monday morning with a little bit of sun, a little bit of clouds, but it's overall really, really beautiful. Let's take a look at your one-day forecast. We have a high of 40 and a low of 30, and it's not too windy out, so be sure to get out there and enjoy the nice weather. This evening, though, we're going to be getting some snow, and it looks like it's going to turn into some sleet and rain later on in the night. But we have Irina Ivanuk for your 7-day forecast, so stay tuned. See you guys in a little bit.
Thanks, Daniela. The fact may be that we don't know if we're getting snow, but I hope we get at least one snow day so I can stay home.
Agreed. I always loved snow days. At my childhood house in West Virginia, I'd always take snow days to sled down the hills and run around with my dog Bella. Do you like sledding, Isha?
No, I hate the snow, although I love a good snow day, and I do need one this semester.
Don't we all?
Unfortunately for Stony Brook students, we don't know if we will have snowball fights anytime soon. However, we will definitely have basketball games. Here's Chase Carucci with the sports.
Thanks, Isha. The women's basketball team beat the Hampton Pirates 70-63 on Friday, storming back in the second half from a 14-point deficit. Team leading scorer Gigi Gonzalez, here to my left, dominated the weekend opener. Gonzalez poured in 26 points on a stellar 54% shooting night. 14 of Gigi's 26 points came from the charity stripe as the Pirates just couldn't slow her down. I spoke with Stony Brook TV color analyst Robert Pavanelli about what he's seen out of the women's team this year.
Their ability to score the basketball in so many different ways has been a real key for them this season. They're very deep in the ability to score the basketball. The backcourt is dynamic. Their front court has really improved as the season has come along, and the chemistry has really come together with a bunch of transfers coming in. What a job Ashley Langford has done really building that chemistry.
This 2022-2023 winter sports cycle has had its ups and its downs for the Seawolves. Lots of changes. The men suffered several injuries while the women have done particularly well. As for the crowds, Stony Brook is still getting over habits formed during COVID. I spoke with Stony Brook Athletic Director Sean Hellebron about the women's chances to make the March Madness tournament this year.
The one time we went, it was during COVID. It would just mean so much for this program, and it's something we want to do is hang banners all the time. So it would just mean the world for our university if they get there.
Stony Brook's last home game won't raise any banners. The Seawolves were without Gigi Gonzalez for most of the game as she left with an injury. They trailed mostly, but it turned into a nail-biter as they lost to Delaware by just 2 points on Sunday. Sharice Pittman, with 13 points along with 3 blocks, led the Seawolves in the box score, but it wasn't enough to finish this home season on a high note, losing 53-51. The Seawolves will finish their season on the road at Towson and Monmouth on Thursday, March 2nd and Saturday, March 4th. Shifting gears to Major League Baseball, popcorn is popping and hot dogs are grilling as spring training began this past Saturday for the Yankees and the Mets. Both teams are expected to make another World Series run with strong additions in the offseason. Could we see the first Subway Series World Series matchup since 2000? It's definitely a matchup to keep an eye on as both teams prep for another 162. I'm hoping to see big things from my Yankees this season, but we'll see what happens. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chase. That was a whirlwind of sports. To see what the winds look like this upcoming week, let's go to Irina Ivanuk with the 7-day weather. Irina?
Thanks. It's been a beautiful sunny day so far. I'm enjoying the sun so much. However, that will change towards the night. We'll get more clouds with a high near 39 and a low of 34. It will be snowing all night, then we'll get snow mixed with sleet. Wind will increase over 20 miles per hour after midnight with gusts 32 miles per hour. On Tuesday, we'll have snow and sleet before 10 a.m., then rain likely. High near 40 and winds 15 miles per hour. Winds could gust as high as 29 miles per hour. It will be cloudy during the early Tuesday evening, then gradual clearing with a low of 31. On Wednesday, we'll have a cloudy skies with a high near 46. A 40% chance of rain on Wednesday night. Mostly cloudy with the temperature falling to 39 by 8 p.m., then rising to around 44. On Thursday, we'll have a 50% chance of rain, cloudy, mostly sunny later during the day with a high near 54. At night, it will be snowing and raining with a low around 31. There is a 70% chance of snow on Friday, then likely rain after 1 p.m. Highs around 42 and lows of 28. The weekend looks very good, sunny and chill. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Irina. And I really do hope that we don't have a lot of snow like Californians did, because I do not do well in the snow. I cannot drive in the snow. Can you drive in the snow?
I can't drive at all, and I live on campus, so I'm pretty lucky in this case.
You are very lucky. Well, that is it for Seawolf Storm or Not. I'm Isha Butt.
And I'm Christine Kelly.
Have a great day, Seawolves.
This is Seawolves. Storm or not.